All right, the Seattle Seahawks have found their secret weapon. If you're new to the channel, we are Detroit Lions fans, but this channel is fully dedicated to teams that just get overlooked by the national media. So we started it talking about 5, 6, 7 teams, and Seattle's one that we really like talking about based on what they've done. And we're Michigan fans, so your coach is Ravens, then Michigan guy for a minute there. So love talking about you. So here, speaking of Michigan, your secret weapon, like. Love this. Let me pull this up. There's some camp takeaways. AJ Barner continues to be tough and swaggy. Elijah Arroyo keeps making plays. Okay, so AJ Barner, if you're not familiar with him like fully, it's like you've drafted him, you've seen him play, obviously. But when he was at Michigan had this weird thing where all of a sudden they didn't have any tight ends, and the next thing you know, they had 4 right at the same time. And Colson Loveland's one of them. He just went to the Bears, top 10 draft pick. Eric All, I don't even know where he's at right now. And then there was one other guy. So there's 4 of them, and they weren't all the same age, but they were all staggered. And AJ Barner would get in. And he had this little window where basically a couple guys graduated, and the guy that went to the Bears wasn't quite ready yet. And so we had this little window of time where he gets in, and you're just like, oh my gosh. I remember thinking, where are we getting all these tight ends? This is crazy. I'm just like, this is our 3rd string tight end? Because I'm thinking, oh shoot, Barner's in. Who the heck's this guy? He's big, fast, strong, physical, smart, blocking tight end, gets out in routes, kind of checks every box. So for you to steal him and really be kind of the secret weapon, because again, you get Arroyo, who I think I told you on this channel, if you're watching these videos, I'm not doing deep dive scouting reports on all 300 guys going into the draft, but he was just one of a couple guys. I was like, what's up with this guy? And I looked into him, like, whoa, this tight end would be awesome. You get him. So now what you've done as a Seahawks fan is you've started to develop from kind of within, and then draft picks kind of later in the in the draft, and that's how you build a team. So Barner's a perfect example of, we didn't have to go out and spend big money in free agency to get a tight end. Tight ends are super important. We know that. And you get AJ Barner, who, again, I'll go back to this, kind of the observations. Strong play from the tight end group. 2nd year, AJ Barner, and rookie. When it comes to Barner, he continues to show that he's player primed to build off a strong rookie season. Love that. He was so respectful. Okay. Oh, yeah. No. Let me go back here. Special teams coordinator Jay Harbaugh, who coached Barner at Michigan, saw it in Barner, but Schneider has been pleasantly surprised about certain elements of the 2nd-year tight end game. Other people did, but didn't realize he was as juicy and as tough and swaggy. There you go. Make a t-shirt on that. I'm juicy, tough, and swaggy. I think that's just it, though. You've got something here. And again, anytime you have a premier player that you didn't have to spend premier money on to get, or a premier draft pick, you just say, huge. We need 4 or 5 of those. We need our main guys to hit, and quarterback play to be good, and we're good. And I keep saying this. We need you, Seattle, to win the division, because the 49ers are annoying. The Rams are more annoying. With McVay thinks he's invented football. No, you see, that's the thing. It's not that he thinks it. It's that the media thinks Sean McVay invented football when he was 3 years old. And so then when he was 34, it's like he's the youngest coach. He's brilliant. And it's like, okay. You were brilliant because you took over for Jeff Fisher, who was just an idiot. Jared Goff, wow, look what you did with Jared Goff. Oh, really? Jared Goff has been nothing but led the NFL in touchdowns and yards over the last 2 years, gone to the NFC Championship game, beat you in the playoffs. So maybe Goff's really good too, and you run play action a lot with jet motions. Sweet. It's really good, man. No, really. But you didn't invent the game of football, or literally the football. It's like he invented that. He's like, you know what I think? I like this ball, but I think if we elongate it, they just love Sean McVay, and I just think he's just a good, solid coach. I don't I don't hate him. Sorry. So, beat the Rams. Please. Please beat the Rams. Same with Stafford. It's like Stafford is really good. We've been trying to tell people that for years. Are you kidding me? I'm so glad he got the attention and people are still like talking to you like you don't think he's good. It's like, no, we think he's good. It's fine. No, but he is so good. I know. I see it. He is awesome. He is really good. We don't need to keep talking about how he gets disrespected because he doesn't anymore. He's with a good team. Won a Super Bowl. Whew. So beat them, okay? So back to this. The other one I wanted to get to was, No. Hold on. There was another one I wanted to get to on these takeaways. Here we go. Physicality was evident after day off. So you got a day off, and then practice 6 consecutive days, pads for 5 of them, get a day off, back in action Monday, and the rest day showed up with physicality. Love that. So my point in saying that is there has to be some level of physicality. So to have it reported that there's some hitting, there's some movement, it's like, okay, good. I think we forget that the season's a month away. So we got to pace ourselves here a little bit. But we also need to, it's football. You need to hit, move, run around a little bit. So to see that they're being physical, and again, in football, that is it's just what we're doing out here. The more physical teams are more successful. And so I think if you're a Seattle fan, you're thinking to yourself, would like to see us take that up one notch. Because seriously, playing you guys there, felt like he played you for like 4 years in a row. That physicality was there. I mean, it's there, but I just feel like combine that physicality with the talent, the returning players, things like that. It's exactly what you need. So, all right, let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you're new to the channel, and you're a Seattle fan, you're watching this, you're like, I'm not sure what to make of this guy. This is what I'm thinking you're thinking. He knows our players, knows our team. He's a Lions fan. I don't hate the Lions. Kind of, I don't say I root for them, but it's like, you know what? Lions, of all the teams, I hope you do well. So I think I will subscribe. Why not? If they're going to talk about Seattle a little bit. Also appreciated the rant on the Rams. So subscribe. Can't stand them. Never had a problem with them. But lately I do. All right, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And we'll see all of you on the next one.